Well, how do you do, everybody? Welcome to baseball action as the Loyola Ramblers take on the Evanston Wildkits in non-conference play. And we're all set to get underway. Ben Wilson leading it off for the Wildkits. Neil Udelhoffen on the mound. First pitch of the ball game is in there for a strike. Strike one. And we're underway. Up on the hill. And threat of rain. There's a strike. In fact, it has dribbled a little bit a couple of times today in real time. And we've got an east wind coming in off Lake Michigan on top of it up here on the hill. But not so bad right now. There's a single. And Ben Wilson aboard. Here's Justin Farrow. Evanston, for the first time in history last year, made it to the Elite Eight. Did so beating New Trier in the sectional. Pitch on the way. That's high a ball. Ramblers have kind of turned their fortunes around. They've had some difficult years in the past, but they're doing pretty well this year. Pitch a low ball. Two pretty good teams. Loyola will host a regional this year. Here's a high fly ball, center field. And taken for the out. One away. Here's Charlie Maxwell.
Let's go, Maxwell. Come on, kid.
Charlie, very highly regarded athlete at Evanston. Now to first, runner back. Well, it got away a little bit. Hot shot foul outside of first. Down the line. I remember Charlie on the basketball team, but don't remember if he was on the football team too. Number 3 in the batting order for the Evanston Wildkits. High and tight a ball. Every time I see his name, I go back to 1959. He had a baseball card. Detroit Tiger catcher, Charlie Maxwell. There goes the runner, not in time. Stolen base for Ben Wilson. Udelhoffen looks back, delivery. And that's a ball. And low ball. Baseball action. Just underway in this one. Top of the first inning. One out, one out. In scoring position. And ball 4. So Maxwell aboard, and here's James Allen. And he gets hit by the pitch. And that loads up the bases. Here's Tyler McColland. With the bases loaded. Courtesy runner at first, Alex Galvin. For Allen. And a foul ball. Windshield whacker. Into the parking lot. High and outside a ball. up on the hill in Glenview. This used to be the Glenview Naval Air Station. Is underneath there, all the concrete. And the landfill. That's basically what this landfill is here that the hill is on. Is landfill from the runways and things like that from Glenview Naval Air Station when they shut it down. Pitch outside a ball. And strike three. Caught him looking on the outside corner. So 2 down. Bases remain loaded, and Quinn Menard, the batter. Menard. Ben Drake on deck for the Wildcats. Pitch inside a ball. They look in, and the pitch. That's high a ball. Udelhoffen delivers, and ball 4. That walks in a run, and the Wildcats lead 1-0. And here's Ben Drake. And shave it, haircut, 2 bits, high and tight a ball. Swing and a miss, strike. And another one swung right through. Runners with their lead. The Wildcats have the bases loaded. Delivery. And ball 3. They have on the board ball 2. And now a little pop-up. Second baseman calling for it. And takes it for the out. So after a half inning of play, it's the Evanston Wildkits 1 and the Loyola Ramblers coming to bat. And Tom Smart leading it off. And a line shot foul. Down the right field line. Swung to it, strike 2. And outside a ball. Another ball. And the count he was up at deuces. And the count goes full. And a base hit to the left. So leadoff single, Tom Smart aboard. Here's Alex Thomas. Shows bunt. Takes a strike on the outside corner. Throw to first, Smart back. Last couple of games up here, I haven't seen the red-tailed hawk that likes to watch baseball games. Comes and sits up on that up on the light stand, particularly the one in right field. There's a bunt. Picked up by Allen. He'll tag the runner out, but the sacrifice works. Moves the runner along. And over at second is Smart for Jack Yellowitz. In there for straight. Runners with their lead. Throw back out. Got him. Picked off second is Tom Smart. And a high pop-up fly ball down the left field line. Left fielder over. Has it for the out. And at the end of one, Evanston leads Loyola 1-0. And we'll be back with more. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network, covering football, basketball, ice hockey, and baseball. Parents who host lose the most. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. A message in the public interest for the Metro Chicago Sports Network. We go to the top of the second inning, and the Wildkits leading this one 1-0. Top of the second inning, Sam Evans letting it off. I don't know why I said it for. One and one. On the count, Sam Evans, number 8, the batting order. And the pitch on the way. That one fouled off. 1-2. And a base hit to left. So leadoff single. And Mark Roth, the batter. Look over to first. The pitch. High and outside the ball. Baseball action all season long. Again, throw over there. Again, the runner back. Again over. Runner back. Shows bunt. Takes a pitch low and outside the ball. Neil Udelhoven on the mound, left-hander. Long stare. And time called. Took too long. Showing bunt, pulled it back. There goes the runner. Stolen base. So Evans aboard at second on the steal. Look the runner back. Fielders didn't move, so there was no way they were going to pick him off. There he goes, and there goes the sacrifice. Going to work. Move the runner along to third. And Ben Wilson, the batter.
Let's go, dude. Come on, babe.
Strike on the inside corner at the knees. Strike one. Swing and a miss. Strike two. Yeah, foul ball. Wake up the Evanston players. Wicked shot over that way. Keep them awake in the dugout. Pitches high, a ball. another one high ball. And the count's gone full. Now it's full. Sorry. 3-2 the count. On Wilson. And he gets hit by the pitch. Wouldn't have mattered, it's ball 4 anyway, but the scoring is hit by the pitch. So 2 on. Two out. 1 out. Make it. Ball inside to Justin Farrow. Outfield play pretty much straight away, giving up the power alleys actually. Gonna be tough to hit one out of here today. And they got the runner picked off. They got him out at second, but that was a double steal. And runner home to score. So Wilson is out at second. And Evans gets credit with the stolen base of steal at home. Meanwhile, a little 5-3 put out and the inning over. We go to the bottom half of the second. And Evanston leading it now 2-0 over the Loyola Ramblers as we go to the bottom half of the second inning. Cloudy, and in some cases it's a little bit drizzly. Jacob Frank hitting it off. Jacob Frank, Liam McKeough, and Charlie Rafferty do up for the Ramblers here in the bottom half of the second inning. Now the pitch, that's high a ball. Sticking that arm out like that to get hit ain't gonna work. You're trying outside the ball. Rambler first baseman. Swing and a miss. Straight. And a high bounder. Whoopsie, and Jacob Frank aboard via the error. Here's Liam McKeough. And a base hit. That's a shortstop. So 2 out. And Charlie Rafferty, the batter. 2 out, nobody out. James Allen gets his signal and takes a pitch outside the ball. Mike McCormack on deck. Loyola's got a big couple of games here in a row. This one highly competitive, and then they've got their home series with the St. Rita Mustangs, highly regarded. St. Rita. Runner throw to first, runner back. And we are not scheduled to do either one of them. So they will not be on our cable network. And a pitch high ball. Two on. And a strike on the outside corner. 3-1 the count. Rafferty, a comebacker. They'll go to third out. Ross infield to first in time for the double play. 1-5-3 on the DP, and there's 2 out. Liam McKeough safe at second. And here's Mike McCormick. It's a ball low. Ball 1. And the ball gets away, but everyone will stay. Didn't really get all that far. High and outside the ball. And a strike on the inside corner. 3-1 to Mike McCormick with Brendan Egan on deck. And ball 4. So 2 on, 2 out. And Brendan Egan, the batter. Rambler catcher. Throw to second, runner back. And a straight. At the letters. Evanston also giving up the power Alex. And a line shot right at the shortstop. Takes it for the out. Hammered up on the second at the end of 2. It's Evanston 2 and Loyola nothing. And we'll be back with more. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network, which is the home of high school sports in the northern suburbs of Chicago. Drive it. Dusk, dawn, or night, make sure you turn on your lights. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 3rd inning of this one. And fly ball to left field by Charlie Maxwell on the out. 1 out. Here's James Allen. He fouls 1 off. And a line shot back up the middle. That's a base hit. A single for Allen. And Tyler McCowan, the batter. And swinging a miss strike. Draw to first. Runner back. Going outside the ball. New pitcher on the mound. Again, the throw over to first and the runner back. And swing and a miss straight. Go to first. Keep the runner honest over there. It's the courtesy runner, Alex Galvin. Footer in the dirt. Didn't matter. It was stolen base anyway. So the steal puts the runner at second. McCollum continues to bat. And he gets hit by the pitch. And courtesy runner for him. Gil Hurtig. Gil Hurtig, the courtesy runner there. 2 on. Quinn Menard, the batter. Menard walked his first time up. And a line shot. One bouncer, fielder's choice out. Throw to first. Not in time. So runners at the corners. Throw to first. And the ball gets away. There goes the runner to second. The run comes home to score. That was an error. And no stolen base involved. But another run home for the Evanston Wildkits. And they lead it 3-0. Here's a strike. Fake the runner back. High and tight a ball. To Ben Drake. He's got a count of blackjack on it. And fouled off, and the count was up at deuces. And tight. Drake popped out to second his first time up and takes ball 4. So 2 on. And 2 out. And Sam Evans, the batter. And he takes a strike 1. Strike 2. Runners with their lead. Wildcats with their lead. 3-0. And pitch high a ball. Sam Evans, the batter. Top of the third. Tried to call time, but too late. Fouled off. And strike 3. And that be it for the top of the third inning. Go to the bottom half of the frame. And the Evanston Wildkits leading the Loyola Ramblers by the score of 3-0. In non-conference baseball action from up on the hill and Glenview. Jack Lombardi, first pitch hitting, fly ball, center field on the giddy up. Oh, great, sensational diving catch. And 1 away. Ben Wilson, I believe that is the center fielder. 1 away. Here's Tom Smart. And a pitch high up ball. Bottom of the third. And it's a ball. I think it's 2-0 on the count. And a line shot. That's going to be a base hit. Single to right center for Smart. And Alex Thomas, the batter. So 1 out, 1 on. Go to first. Smart back. And a strike high. And the letters. Always amazes me when parents talk to me and say, oh, this kid's highly regarded or whatever. Even when my press buddies do that. Because they're high school players. I mean, there are players that are truly highly regarded. But most of the time, I would say 75% of the time, it's overblown ego hype. Go to first, runner back. Low and outside of ball. And the count's gone blackjack. And a strike evens up at deuces. To Alex Thomas. The count goes full to the Ramblers shortstop. And a high pop-up. Pitcher calling for it. And takes it for the out. Well, you know, it was not the pitcher's ball. Should not have done that. Let that second baseman take that. There's a strike. Jack Yellowitz, the batter. I mean, he made the catch, so I suppose it doesn't matter, but in reality, it should have been the infielders moving, calling that pitcher off that play. Can't throw the first, runner back.
All right, here we go. Let's go, baby. Go now.
Now the delivery. And a fly ball. Center fielder circling around a little bit. Waits, takes it for the out. And we play 2-3. It's 3-0 Evanston leading the Loyola Ramblers. We'll be back. The longest continuous cable high school sports broadcasting in Chicagoland. 29 years now doing this. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Drive now, text later. Stop the text, stop the wreck. No text is worth dying over. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Where we go to the top of the fourth inning of this one. Ball one to Mark Roth, leading off here in the bottom of the frame. 1-1. 9-1-2 due up. Fly ball, left fielder. Right at him. Takes her for the out. One up, one down. Here's Ben Wilson. Well, combination of Rambler errors and Evanston small ball has given the Wildkits the lead early on. Foul ball. Down the left field line. Swing and a miss. Strike three. And there's two away. Here's Justin Farrow. And a strike. They lock and load. Pitch is high, a ball. bit outside. I think the count's blackjack. Farrell. And ball straight. And ball four. So Farrell aboard, and here is Charlie Maxwell. He flew out to left his last time up. Walked back in the first. Hot shot ground ball right to the first baseman. Thomas steps on the bag for the out. And we go to the bottom half of the fourth, halfway home in the ball game. And the Wildkits leading this one 3-0. Jacob Frank leading it off. Ball one. Low and outside. Ball two. Same place, same result. And a strike. Blackjack. And now 2-2. On Frank. Up here on the hill. A little tight. Count's gone full. And ball four, low and outside. And a leadoff walk to Jacob Frank, and here's Liam McKeel. So McKeel bats and goes to bunt. They'll take the play at second. Threw it away. Error on the pitcher on that throw, and everybody's safe. So 2 on and nobody out. And Charlie Rafferty, the batter. Go to bunt, popped it in the air, out. Throw back to second, not in time. Wasn't on the base anyway. So one away is Mike McCormack. And a foul ball. Gonna be a little bit of a stinger. I think it got the umpire. Maybe in the mask. Mike McCormack bats. 0-1 the count. Goes to the bunt. Missed the offering. 0-2. Outfield has pulled in a little bit. They don't think McCormack has the power to blast it to the fence, obviously. But that might not be McCormack's fault totally, because the wind is blowing in pretty heavily. The old CNL Hawk working again. Cooler near the lake Hawk. Wasn't supposed to be a warm day anyway. Temperatures in the mid-40s or thereabouts. Upper 40s, but with that wind coming in off the lake, it is a little biting. Fouled one off. On the pitch, high and outside the ball. Tried to see if he'd go fishing in the Skokie Lagoons for that one. But it wasn't biting. Throwback. Got away, but runner was safe anyway. And strike three. So 2 down, and Brendan Egan, the batter. Two on, 2 out. Ramblers started this inning off well, but it has gone a little bit sour here. 2 out, and they're still stranded out there. There's a strike. Had a interesting discussion. Ground ball, well, I'll talk about it next thing. Throw to second. Ground ball from second to first for the out. And we played through 4. We'll be back with more. It's Evanston 3, Loyola nothing. Thank you for watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Don't be a party to teenage drinking. Parents who host lose the most. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 5th inning. James Allen leading it off for the Wildkits. Now, what I was going to say in the bottom of the 4th, had an interesting conversation with a couple of coaches, and they're talking about ground ball, second baseman, up throwing, 1 up, 1 out. They were talking about winning games at this time of year is important, and they were talking about the seeding for the state playoffs. Well, you know, however the seeding is, that if you're worried about seeding, I mean, my own view on this, if a coach or a team or whatever, they're worried about seeding, then they're saying that they've got teams that they're scared to match up against. And I say, well, what is more important, third to first, 2 up, 2 down. Here's Quinn Menard. You know, I'm saying that the answer is, instead of worrying about seeding, really games or quizzes, learn about, whoops, threw it away. Error, and off the second, that throw, nope, knocked away out the left field. So that's 1 error. And runner at second, here's Ben Drake. You know, to me, it's more important to be where you are as a team. And in the quiz aspect of that, learning the game. Fly to center, 3 up, and 3 out. The error is thrown in there. We go to the bottom half of the 5th, and it remains 3-0 Evanston over the Loyola Ramblers. And ground ball right to the first baseman. Right to the pitcher. It tags him out. Run down the line out of Jack Lombardi out that way. Here's Tom Smart. What is saying at the top of the frame. You know, the games are really quizzes. That's all they are. You make the playoffs anyway. And no matter who it is that you play, you have got to win the games. And, you know, the playoffs in baseball are such a strange animal. And, you know, there have been lots of times where players that have not done well. There's a fly ball to right taken on the giddy up. Here's Alex Thomas. You know, teams that have come in just barely above 500 with the terrible seeds have just gotten hot and done very well. You know, it is what players, and particularly this and the baseball season, the spring seasons, because you've got, there's a strike. And the ball gets away on ball 4. Thomas aboard. Here's Yellowitz. Jack Yellowitz batting. As it started to rain a little bit again. And we're talking about it. They didn't think it would come in this early, though. But, weather forecasters were a little off on that one. Foul ball. Down to first. Runner back. And a ground ball. Whoopsie. Second baseman got down there, but didn't field it. Tried to one-hand it. Here's Jacob Frank. 2 out. Ground ball. Through for the base hit. They're going to send the runner home. Looking for the run. Here comes the throw. They got him at home. And we go to the 6th now. And it remains 3-0. The Metro Chicago Sports Network, where you can watch selected games on YouTube on demand. All you got to do is get onto the website, go into YouTube, and type in the game you want to watch on demand on the Metro Chicago, from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Buckle up, Illinois. It's the law. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 6th inning here at Loyola. If the rain comes, don't run and hide your head. It's raining. Not a lot. Not a heavy rain, but it is raining. Fly ball, center fielder. First pitch, 1 up, 1 down. Here's Mark Groff. And second pitch, ground ball. Second baseman has it. Over to first in time. 2 up, 2 down. And third pitch, ground ball, shortstop. Over to first, 3 up, 3 down. With 3 pitches. We'll be back. This is the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Evanston Wildkits leading this 3-0 as we go to the bottom of the 6th inning. Liam McKeough leading it up. And takes a strike. If the rain comes, don't run and hide your head. Raindrops keep falling on my head. Tell it to the rain and the stars that shine above. A couple of songs with rain in the title, appropriately for this afternoon now. There's a swing and a miss strike. It's always the tough part. Doing what we do is when to protect, when not to. Not so much myself as the camera. Pitches high, a ball. Bottom of the 6th. They lock and load. And a foul ball off to the right. Windshield whacker. And ball 4. So McHale aboard. And here's Charlie Rafferty. And swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Rafferty. Evanston's only had 3 hits in the ball game, and all 3 have figured in the scoring. Line shot right to the second baseman, tried to throw for the DP. But McKeel was standing on the bag, basically. Here's Mike McCormick. Got back in time. Throw to first. Ball gets away, but McKeel, with that head first slide, wasn't ready to go anywhere. Going inside and gets away. I think that's a pass ball. Third pitcher of the ball game for the Wildkits. That's a strike. Or a second pitcher make it. This is Charlie Bailey on the mound. Mike McCormack, the batter. And a ground ball. He throw to first in time. And McCormack moves the runner along. Good job getting it to the right side of the infield. Here's Carson Rhodes batting. He's pinch batting for Brendan Egan. And the ball gets away. That wild pitch will bring home a run. And the Loyola Ramblers on the board thanks to miscues by the Wildkits. Three to one in the sixth inning. Outside of ball. Now they lock and the load. A strike on the inside corner. And ball four. So Rhodes aboard. And here is Jack Lombardi. Makes a strike on the inside corner. Rodman will lead off first. Delivery on the way. Ground ball. Second baseman will take the play at first. In time, and we go to the seventh. Evanston leading this one 3-1. We'll be back. The Metro Chicago Sports Network, the home of high school sports in Chicago's north suburbs. Stop the text, stop the wrecks. It's now illegal in Illinois. Drive now, text later. A message in the public interest from the North Suburbs Sports Center, the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the seventh inning, and 3-1 in favor of the Evanston Wildkits. Justin Farrow leads it off. And the lock and load in there for a strike.
Let's go, Justin. Come on, 2-4.
Farrow batting here. He pitched low and outside the ball. It's kind of like, I remember some of the teams that have won state in various, and they talk about the year they win it, and then it's kind of like, well, you're defending champions for the year. I'm thinking about Evanston and the fact that they won the sectional last year. The Sweet 16 game made it to the Elite Eight. And strike three. Farrow out. Here's Charlie Maxwell.
All right, let's go, Chad.
So Maxwell bats. And the idea that I've only seen really one team in baseball-wise that I've covered. I've seen it in other sports, but baseball-wise, I've only seen one team where you could really say for the 2 years that they were together, that they were truly state championship material both years from the north suburbs. I take that back. Taking back now, actually, too. Ball 4, Maxwell draws the walk, and here's James Allen. And that was the Barrington teams with Dan Wilson, who went on to play professionally for the Cincinnati Reds and Seattle Mariners. That was an awesome baseball team. He also a goalie. Ball gets away, and that's going to go all the way to third. Maxwell on the wild pitch goes to third. And James Allen, the batter. And pulled in infield, single. And another run home, and it's 4-1. There were the Wildkits. The other team that was like that they had championship potential both years in a row, was that New Trier 99-2000 team. Finished second in state in 99, won state in 2000. That was a phenomenal group of athletes. They had 5 players on that team who played professional sports somewhere after high school. Throw to first, runner back. Yeah, fly ball, left fielder. Or right fielder, rather, takes it for the out. And Tyler McColland out. 2 down. Here's Quinn Menard. Fall back. Throw to first. Ball gets away, but Allen wasn't going anywhere. Now he takes off. There goes the throw. Not in time. Stolen base. 5th stolen base of the ball game for Evanston. Ground ball. Shortstop has it. Over to first. In time. And we go to the bottom half of the 7th inning. 4-1 Evanston leading the Loyola Ramblers. Last chance for the Ramblers. Top of the batting order. Tom Smart takes a strike. And he gets hit on the knoodle. And Smart aboard via the hit batter. And here's Alex Thomas. And first pitch, and he gets hit. So 2 pitches in a row and 2 hit batters. Jack Yellowitz, the batter. Chance to do some damage here. Pitch low and inside a ball. Trying to keep the lens clean. Sorry about that. Clean from the rain. There's a strike. Oh, it must be raindrops. So many raindrops. And a base hit to right for Yellowitz, and the Ramblers will leave the bases loaded. For their cleanup hitter, Jacob Frank. And the pitch low and outside of ball one. Outfield kind of bunched up a little bit more towards the power alleys here. Bases loaded. Bottom of the seventh. Ramblers chasing 3. Delivery on the way. Low and outside again, the ball. And the cleanup hitter up, nobody out. And a strike. And I think the count's blackjack. It is, blackjack. 21. Ball 3. No place to put him. New pitcher on the mound in Andrew Martinson. And a line shot. That's a base hit to center. Kind of left center, but center. And they're going to throw to first. I don't know why they were doing that. And that allows the tying run to come on. And Jacob Frank with the single. And coming home to score the tying run is Jack Yellowitz, and we're all knotted up at 4. Wow. That was quick. Here's the strike. William McKeough, the batter. Ramblers now with a chance to win it here. Nobody out. There's a sacrifice. They'll move the runner along to second. And Jacob Frank at second. And there's Charlie Rafferty. Inside the ball. Bottom of the 7th. And in there for a strike. A lot of pitches today. 1 and 2. Giving some of the other pitchers an opportunity. Strike 3. And a pinch runner out there. As McCormack bats. High and outside a ball. Swinging a bit straight. Runner with the lead. Pitch on the way, foul ball. And a ground ball, deep short, and not going to have a chance to put it anywhere. So, infield single, and runners at the corners. Here's Brendan Egan. Well, brand new ball game, all knotted up at 4. Here's a strike. And a ground ball. Second baseman over to first, and we got extra frames today. At the end of 7, we're knotted up at 4, and we'll be back with more. You are watching the Metro Chicago Sports Network. You drink, you drive, you lose. A message in the public interest from the Metro Chicago Sports Network. Top of the 8th inning, and this one knotted up at 4. Well, we've gone so long here, they've had to turn on the lights on this one. Ball 1. Then Drake, ball 2. In there for a strike. Blackjack to Ben Drake. And a ground ball, second baseman. And a whoopsie. Second error of the ball game for the Ramblers. Puts Drake aboard. Here's Sam Evans. Pitch outside the ball. Runner with the lead. So we're going to be a strike. Evans singled, stole 2 bases, and scored. Back in the second. Throw to first. Runner back. And struck out and flew out to center. Outside the ball. Can't throw over to first. Keep Ben Drake honest over there. Now the pitch. Low and outside the ball. There goes Drake. Stolen base. So I wonder at second with nobody out. And Evans continues to bat. 3-1 on the count. Strike on the inside corner. And about the belt. Third baseman guarding the line for the Ramblers. And that's going to be a base hit to right. And Drake will hold up at third. So runners at the corners, and Mark Roth, the batter. And a courtesy runner over there, or a pinch runner, make it, Alex Galvin, the courtesy runner. And first pitch inning, fly ball. Center fielder over. Has it in right center. Here comes the throw home. Won't. Wow. Great play at the plate. Jumped over to the man. He's safe with the run. That's 5-4. Here's Ben Wilson. Pitch outside the ball. On the play, tagging and taking second was Galvin. So he's at second with 1 out. Evans at second, and now the balk. Pitch low, the ball. And suicide squeeze, and instead caught the runner. And the missed sign. Or the missed bunt. So Evans out it on the suicide squeeze attempt when Ben Wilson missed the ball. Outside the ball. In there for strike. And the count goes full. Ben Wilson. And ball 4. So Wilson aboard and Justin Farrell the batter. And there goes a runner, Wilson, and a stolen base. His second of the ball game. And Wilson on at second. And a pitch outside. Ground ball. Nice pickup at third, over to first. And we go to the bottom half of the 8th. And the Evanston Wildkits leading this one 5-4. Well, errors and miscues and walks have played a role in a lot of this ball game. Jack Lombardi, only player who didn't bat in the bottom of the 7th, batting here in the bottom of the 8th. And a little pop-up. Second baseman calls everybody off and takes it for the out. One away. Here's Tom Smart. And a ball, low and outside. 1-0 to Smart. He's been on base 3 of the 4 times that he's been up there up till now. 2 singles and a hit by a pitch. Came home to score one of the 3 runs that the Ramblers got in the bottom of the 7th. Batting here. Swung right to that one. Another one fouled off. Time call. And the step out. Low and away a ball.
Go, Drew.
And a ground ball. Shortstop. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the bottom of the 8th. And Alex Thomas, the last hope, takes the ball, ball 1. Thomas has only had 1 official at bat. He sacrificed in the first, walked in the 5th, and hit by a pitch in the 7th. So Thomas batting here in the 8th. And outside 3-1 the count. And the count goes full. 3-2 to Alex Thomas, 2 out. A rainy, drizzly evening. Ground ball, second baseman has it. Over to first, and the ball game is all over. The final word on this ball game for the Evanston Wildkits: 5 runs on 5 hits, 3 errors. They were struck out 4 times, walked 6, 9 left on base, and they had 7 stolen bases. For the Loyola Ramblers, 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. Found an error here in my scorebook. 4 runs, 7 hits, 2 errors. They were struck out 2 times, walked 4, and 10 left on base for the Ramblers. So that'll do it for us for this ball game. Stick around for more sports action here on the network. And for all of us, we say as always, thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.